Welcome back to another episode of this game that's lasting forever. I just read that Square Enix has now postponed their E3 to 10 AM, so it won't coincide with Nintendo's Direct. Not that it really mattered though, because I think everybody's going to be tuning into Nintendo over Square Enix anyway, so yeah. What are we going to get? Another Final Fantasy 15 pre-rendered so-called demo. In other news, my copy of The Wonderful 101 has arrived, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet, so no thoughts on it as of now. Alright, so anyway, so in this part we were going to make a roller coaster, but I've got a hell of a lot of trees to get rid of. Does anyone know any fast way of getting rid of trees other than just simply going around right clicking everything, because that's taken forever? Can't I just like... There's nothing you can really do. So you just gotta basically do it one by one. Hopefully this doesn't take all of my money. There's a lot of trees to get rid of. I'll just go ahead and get rid of all of them. There's no point. I really don't know why these levels are like set in forests and whatnot. Got a hell of a lot of money though, so I shouldn't really have any trouble with this. I've also been checking out that other game from, I don't think it's actually being developed by Nintendo. Well, it's Nintendo is pretty much publishing it. It's Splatoon. Which I don't know to be honest. I mean, it looks quite fun, but at the same time, I don't know, the art looks kind of annoying to me. Like the characters look kind of stupid, if I'm honest. Which I understand that's a pretty unpopular opinion, because there's a lot of people who actually say that the art's like the best part of it, which I don't know. Personally, the characters kind of look kind of dumb to me. That's just me though. I mean, honestly, it won't get in the way of a good game, so if it does end up being good, then it really doesn't matter, but I don't know, to be honest, I'm not really into shooters in the first place, but this looks kind of fun in some ways, but it doesn't, I don't know if it's going to be one of those games that you kind of play for about 2 months or something and then get bored of it. To me, it kind of looks like a bargain bin game to me. I don't know if they're charging full price for it or not. Are they charging full $60 for it? Because I'll just wait in that case. But even if it's $40, I'll still wait. I mean, I just got the Wonderful 101 dirt cheap, basically, but I understand that's kind of a rare thing with Nintendo games. Nintendo games usually hold the value, and in fact go up in value in later years, so yeah, it's actually sometimes kind of a good thing to buy games early at $60 or whatever, rather than paying $80, $100 in about 2-3 years time. I think I just got really lucky with the Wonderful 101. I'm still waiting for the Lego City Undercover game though. That's like one of the few games that I actually kind of really want to play on the Wii U. I've kind of always thought that looked pretty fun to me. Even I think it was like announced before the Wii U even released. Was it a launch title? It always looked pretty good to me. It was kind of like it's a Lego game basically, but like Grand Theft Auto. Obviously not as violent, but it's like a proper open world city GTA like Lego game. Obviously that's why it's called Lego Cityscape, but it looks really kind of fun. There's helicopters and whatnot. So it's kind of like GTA. I remember when Vice City came out and everyone was like, oh man, have you found the helicopter yet? Nope, I still haven't found it, because it's on the second island. I haven't gotten that far yet, dude. But when you get that helicopter, oh man. It's like, yeah, this is it. This is PS2 alright. This ain't PS1 anymore, people, it's PS2. We've got helicopters in this bitch. And we need... Oh man, there's still quite a few. I think I've done most of it now, actually. That was quite quick. I mean, it hasn't took up a lot of money either. I thought there was way more trees than that. I was expecting, like, you know, obviously it's like $10–15 per tree to remove. So, and I was thinking there was like 1,000 trees or something. It's gonna take like $10,000. So, but yeah, so this Splatoon game, yeah, I don't know, I'm not entirely sold on it, but I mean, if I find it in the store for like $20–25, like I just found, what's it called? The Wonderful 101, then I'm sure I'll pick it up and play it. But yeah, I'm still waiting for this Lego City game, to be honest. I mean, where I live, it's about, I don't know, $40–50 ish, and that's not even the special edition. There's a special edition with the like a keychain, mini figure, whatever, which I don't really care about. I don't know what else comes with it. I think that's pretty much it. It's in like a wide box, and you get the main character as an actual Lego figure, which I don't really care about, to be honest. I mean, if it was Lego Star Wars and you got a little Lego Darth Vader, then maybe, but it's not. Right, I think that's it. So, I actually haven't checked out what land we can buy yet. I don't think you can. Hold on, let's see if I can actually buy any land. I'm not going to actually buy any, but just out of interest. There is no land for sale. What about nope, there's no above or below ground for sale either. Anyway, leave this open because I need the park rating, obviously. So, just check my research. Jumping fountains. Still, we don't have the Egyptian theme. Yeah, I'm basically done researching rides and whatnot. I mean, we've still got like over a year to play with anyway for me to research these other rides and shops and stores, but I just kind of want to see what other scenery is available, because I don't think I have found it all yet. Obviously it could be the next one could be pyramids. I don't know what else there's that marshmallow pack thing as well. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they came up with that one. That's just like the most random thing ever. I don't know what other scenery packs there are in this game, so we'll find out. Alright, so I'm gonna build a steel mini roller coaster because that's the one I'm most familiar with. That one also crashes the least in my experience as well. It hasn't crashed on me a whole lot, so yeah, I don't know how big I'm gonna make this though. So yeah, so let's build it. Find a spot for the station as well. There's my other one. I don't think, well, there's quite a lot of space actually. I don't know how big you can build a roller coaster before people get too scared of it though. I'm gonna build it here so that we can like straight away go down rather than go up on a chain, because that's how pretty much every roller coaster starts off, and it's kind of cliche. To be completely honest, this roller coaster cannot do much at all. You don't even get any on-ride photos on this one. It's basically just going up and down. Up small. Nope. Zoom in a bit, I can't see what I'm doing. Seem to be having some issues with the left mouse button as usual. What a piece of crap, man. That's never going to get up there. Obviously going to have to change that. Easily changed though, because just stick a chain on it. Down small. I didn't double click it. Seriously, just hold the goddamn button in. Crap! I thought it's stuck in there. Who knows though? I might have fixed it now. Don't really like using these like turn things on this roller coaster because it likes to randomly just screw up. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. To be completely honest, I think this is going to be too scary anyway. I'm trying to make it as big as possible, to be honest. This isn't really a serious ride. No doubt I'm gonna have to come back through and do all this again anyway, because it'll probably say something like the track's incomplete, as it always does. It doesn't like you using these, like, sort of whatever they are, like bendy things. Doesn't like them. That's a pretty awesome roller coaster though. Apart from that big thing that I've done at the end. This isn't going to work though. I can tell you right now. It'll get stuck at some point. It probably is incomplete. Watch this. Told you. Every time. Don't ask me why. It just sucks. Damn it. This is really weird because you're like kind of working backwards, so like up is down and stuff like that. So this is an absolute nightmare. Why does it do this? If it's incomplete when it's being built, then there's something obviously wrong with the thing. I can't even fit it in now. I can't work back over. Can't you, like, you know, switch it around or something? Like, what's going on? Piss off then, I'm trying to close the goddamn window, it won't fuck off. God damn it, man. I'm pissed off. I'm just trying to close the freaking window, and it's something as simple as that. It's such an inconvenience. This game's horrible. Okay, is it complete now? No. Got another little issue here. I mean, why doesn't it just tell me that when you're building it, why does it let you continue on to the next piece if it's not connected properly? Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense at all. It's stupid. That was easier to fix though. Can I test it now, or is there another piece that's incomplete? It's just stupid, man. Watch this blow up. No way will it get up that ramp thing. Okay, I was wrong. It won't get up that though. Yeah, I'm trying to click on it to edit it, but it won't seem to do anything. Try it now. You can't do power launches on this. Wonderland theming objects. Okay, well I did click on it to open it, but it didn't really want to open. Some kind of like light bulb thing. it's a very slow roller coaster, this one. I'm using next to no chains though. Try to use as little amount of chains as possible. Shit, it's not gonna make it. Boom! Not quite boom. Yeah, this is gonna go boom right here, watch this. It's barely even going up, so I don't... this roller coaster sucks, man. I'll tell you something. Build something else instead. Stick with our good old friend, the steel roller coaster instead. This roller coaster's like the best one in the game. It's got way more, like, features to it. I don't know what you call them, like, you know, whatever. It's just got a lot more going for it, like loops and stuff. The other thing doesn't have anything like this. Whoops. Hold on, can't you do that, yeah, that. But the smaller one. No. Damn, wrong way. It'll still make it up that. Actually, you can boost this one anyway, so that's not really an issue. What else can this do anyway? Not a whole lot. You've got booster on it though. Since people like loops so much, let's just go overboard on this whole thing. You don't get any issues with the whole track being incomplete. I know that's not going to make it around, but I can do the boost thing. I don't know actually, it might actually be able to make it around. Let's find out. Do that so it won't crash. Yeah, there's no way in hell that's going to make it around. Hold on. Get rid of that. Power launch. Let's see what happens. I think that's going to probably be way too fast for people. Even then, it probably won't make it to the end. It's starting to slow. But just made it. That sucks. Demolish it. Build something else. I've got an idea. Let's see how far I can, like, launch. Let's see. I'm gonna launch it this way, down here. Right, make it small. I'm only doing this to pass up some time, really, because these levels get really boring, to be honest. It's just some little experiments to do. Have fun with. Hold on. It might go into that tree, I don't know. It might go through it. Wait, hold on. Powered launch. Maximum. See how it goes. Nah, I kind of want it to go right over though. Hang on a sec. Let me save this. Save trap design. Why does it sometimes grayed out, like, you know? I don't get it. I can easily build it again. Yeah, whatever. Right. It's too high. Yeah, it might be too high actually. I might not be able to build it there. The supports. Oh no, wait, it's okay. Let's see how this does. I'm trying to get it off the map. Ah, you don't get a whole lot, do you? Unless, of course, there's still more to be had. It's just that's the limit for this level. Right, let's try this. See if I can get it off the map. Whoa! Is it gonna make it? That piece might. Yeah, that made it. Epic. Alright, let's seriously build something now, though. Like a wooden roller coaster or something. Did I make that? I must have done. Oh no, wait, that's the one I made. That was like, no way would I make one that dense. Right, let's just do what we've been doing for. Actually, yeah, build it off there a bit, like that. So I can just go straight down. This one is a little bit more less dynamic. It's more static because you can't do like turns on the super steep. on the super steep drop you can't do like turns and whatnot. I don't know what I'm doing here. That really goes without saying though, doesn't it? Do we have the water splash on this? Yep. That's pretty much the only unique thing that it has. I don't know if there's any other coasters that have that. What else do they have? On-ride photo section. I don't know where else I can put that. Yeah, whatever. Would it go under there? I can barely see where I'm even going now. This looks like a pretty decent roller coaster that I'm making here, actually. Could well be the best one I've made yet. If it actually manages to be completed. Is that online? I don't think it is it? Oh damn, I can't get over under that. I knew that would be too tall for it. Short rather. Right, sweet. Let's take a look at this. Now that's a wooden roller coaster, and I made it as well, especially if it makes it all the way around. Pretty awesome. Hope it's not too scary for people. Even if it is, I'm leaving it in the park. It's cool. Nah, keep going, don't stall. Nice. Right, that's a roller coaster. I don't think you can get any other train designs for this though, so it's just gonna have to be that. You can't even do reverse on this one either. Like, people can pay $3 for this. Pretty out of the way though. I've got to build a path all the way over to there. I've barely even looked at this park in this part of the video yet. Look, we haven't even built any paths or anything. Can't even see where the arrow's pointing. Right, let's open it up, see what people think. Someone went on it. It's not too scary. That's cool. Play music. There's nothing Wild West about it, apart from it being wooden. Alright, so we just got rapids as well, which is, like I said in the previous part of the video, this is actually my favourite one to build. It's not really anything special, it's just that it's easier to build, and the ride like moves along faster than most other water rides. Apart from maybe the water slide, but that always crashes on me, so I don't use that. Too bad you can't have waterfalls plus rapids at the same time. Actually, I'm going to drag this out a little bit so that the waterfalls are symmetrical, kinda. What was it? Whirlpool, that is. I don't know why whirlpool is... When you build rapids, the rapids like stay on, like as you build it, as you can see. Whereas the whirlpool is like one at a time, so you just gotta keep selecting it. Technically, you're not supposed to do that because it'll make people feel sick, I'm guessing. Right, there you go. So the waterfalls are like kind of symmetrical now. And then it'll turn in, and that's the end of the ride. However, I just remembered we don't have much space for entrance and exit. We're gonna have to go there. Test it. I really don't know why you're gonna test something like this because it's not gonna crash. Proving quite popular, that ride. Right, let's see. Benches. Right, we've got a bit more of a park now. Just something to put there now. I don't know if I have any other... I'm not building any more roller coasters, we've got enough. We don't actually have anything else. I mean, we've got the water slide, but like I've said, a very unreliable piece of equipment. I think we're pretty much... I could build one of those at some point. It's kind of a boring ride though. People lose interest in it pretty quickly. Like some of these rides, people have lost interest. So you gotta cheapen it. 50 cents. Let's see what other rides are doing poorly. That's okay. That's okay. I think I've reduced most rides now to 10 cents. If not, then I'm gonna have to do that. See, like the haunted house pretty much loses its entire value. That's holding up pretty well. That's lost its value. 10 cents. You know, make something off it, don't make it free. These have lost their values a bit. I don't know why, because it's still pretty cheap for what it is. Decent roller coaster. It's our bumper cars. Find somewhere for that. Lots of space in this park now. Park rating's good. The guests are dropping a bit though. I think we've gone below the amount that we need again. Plenty of time for advertising. I'll advertise right now though, just in case. If it falls below 1,000, then that might be a bit of a problem. What's the big, what's that one we just built, RollerCoaster 3? Advertise your latest and greatest. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to click that. Coupons for free rides on a particular ride. Shouldn't that say tickets? Coupons for free... It should say free admission on a particular ride, not free rides on a particular ride. I kind of get what it means, you know, it still means the same thing, but still. For free food or drink. See, that one makes sense. Pizzas. Since apparently people don't like my burgers, do I still have that bad award? Nope. Someone else has got that award now. Worst food in the country award. That I've never ever even seen before. This is pretty awesome roller coaster right here. I'm gonna have to, well, I would save it. Most of my roller coasters start with like some sort of like dip, so you can't really build it on anywhere flat. I'll still save it though. Just save it as whatever, you know. You can't see a preview picture of what you've built. Like for example, one that's already been made like that, you can see what it looks like, but any that I've made, you can't, but you can still see like the blueprint, so you know if you can fit it somewhere or not. You just mash the left mouse button until you find somewhere for it anyway. So yeah, I'll save this design, it's a pretty cool design. I'll hire another mechanic because we've got a lot more rides going on now, so we can get to places faster. Yeah, I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs for a little while. This is called the twiddle in the thumbs stage of the level. Surprised this is pretty popular though. I want to go on to something more thrilling. I would say that was pretty thrilling. Look at that drop there. That's kind of weird that. Some people will only go on a roller coaster. I don't know why. There's other decent rides to go on. I've just reduced this and it's still kind of empty. Even at 10 cents, this ride is really unpopular. I'll lower it to 10 cents, loads of people will come into it now, but I'll come back there like September or whatever and people have just got bored of it altogether. Even at 3, probably people would still not go on it. Shit, I didn't open this. At least we know it works anyway. Not that there was any doubt. I usually save my track designs, even though most levels I just go ahead and build one from scratch. It's just in case though. In case I can't be bothered. I always use these two though. Swinging ship's pretty popular. How much am I charging for that? $1. That won't last long. See, this isn't 10 cents. I told you. I said wait until September. It's not even. It's like less than 5 minutes later and it's still not popular. It's like 10 cents. Stupid. People aren't going on this either. But it's not because of the price. That's pretty popular. Park rating's epic. There, we've got enough guests now again. Just gotta hold on to that until the end of October now. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I need to build some shops and stores over here, but there's not really any flat ground. There's some space here. I'll build some toilets first. Put some toilets here. And then put some food and drink up here. Need a nachos bar. Right, there you go. No one's hungry, no one needs a piss, everyone's happy. This maze ain't happy though. 10 cents. Hold on. Hold on, put that. This queue was way too long before, but now I can just go ahead and put it there. Vandalism. What, like the last level with one broken bench? Yeah, I kid you not, on the last level there was like a load of complaints over vandalism. I only managed to find one broken bench, so I mean I'll hire some more security, but there's pretty much no vandalism that I can see. All the benches look okay. Whoa. Oh, it's just a light. You can't put those on slants. You can only put bins and lights on slants. Balloon stall. Mix things up a bit because I'm always giving blue balloons away on these levels. Is it open? No one's even buying any. I wonder if anyone actually has a complaint. I don't want a yellow balloon. What the hell? He was talking about the 3D cinema. Oh wait, the 3D cinema needs a price reduction. Good thing that I saw that comment. I would have seen the empty queue anyway. Look at this go-kart, it's still like really popular. What, vandalism? There's no vandalism. Whoa, looks like there's a traffic jam there. There isn't though. I don't know, has anyone ever made this thing crash? I mean, I suppose if you have two going downhill right next to each other, there's a chance, but I doubt it. I doubt it'll ever crash. I haven't even actually watched this go through anywhere, but at least we know it's not crashable. I don't know if people actually get sick on this ride. Yeah, they've moved away from them now anyway. This is really popular. I made about 2 or 3 before this one anyway. I was like, you know, trying to get... I don't know, I kind of wanted to make one of these mini steel roller coasters, but I don't know. This one's pretty good actually. I've never even bothered trying to make one of those. I think it's similar to the wooden roller coaster. I can't really do a whole lot, but it's more like a mine track than a, you know, like a train kind of thing. Like mine carts joined together basically, but with like a train front car. I was going to make a transportation system, but some of these rides are so right up next to the fence, I'm not going to bother. There's a bit of space here that I could put something though. We don't have the spiral slide yet or anything. What's coming up? Oh, there you go. June 10th. Quite a little bit of a wait. Yeah. A few minutes. Oh no! People are getting bored. Oh, it's just because it's raining. I'm not going on it while it's raining. Well, you're going to get wet anyway. Isn't that the whole point of a log flume? Look at those two, they're practically inside each other. Shit, I think this ride could actually crash after all. Kind of out of the way there though. Oh well. Charge $1 for it. People will pay it because it's new. It's a new ride. See, that's what the value goes on some of these things. It doesn't matter how good it is. If it's new, then people will go on it, regardless of the price. Unless of course you charge something like $10 to go on a slide, then yeah, sure enough. I'm going to build another kiosk because that one's like kind of going off. If people come into the park and go left, they're going to miss that. So I know it's kind of stupid building one right near it, but at least there people won't miss it. Some people just walk straight past it anyway without picking up a map. Kind of stupid, and then they're like, oh, I'm lost, and then, you know, well, no shit, dude, you didn't pick up a map. What the hell? What's going on? Oh, it's broken down. I was like, why the hell did this stop there? Oops, I better save it actually. There's a lot of stuff that could potentially crash on this level. No way in hell we're gonna fail this now anyway. We could have like everything crash at once and still we'd be in with a good shot. Check out the money. I'm gonna try and get 2,000 people actually. 2,000 guests. That's probably what the last level's gonna be, like something like 2,000 guests or something. Or 2,500, something crazy. Where's my rapids? RollerCoaster 3. The latest stuff. Why is there loads of tired people coming into the park? That's really held its value, that. All the way through the level. There's the queue. It's full up. Did I tick all the... yeah. Seems we're not getting anything for quite a while. We did get that cotton candy store quite recently though. Gentle ride coming up. It's probably transportation that we're not going to use. It's probably the monorail or something. It gives you the most least useful stuff first. Still got a big space here for something. I think I'm pretty much done building track rides now. We have a lot of guests. I think this is the most amount of guests I've had on any level so far. Whoa, damn, he nearly spent $100. I don't know what the most amount of money people is that people bring to the park. It might be $100. I think it's like 60 to 100. So technically, you could pretty much charge. Well, we're charging $45 right now at the gate, so some people might only have like $15 coming into the park. Hold on, let me try some people. See, there you go, he's only got 25. he had 100. He had 90. 70. 90. 70. Yeah, it's pretty much 60 is 60 to 100, I think, pretty much. So if you basically charge like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 dollars at the gate and then make everything free, all rides free, all shops free, some people would probably never ever go home. Well, I told you that's what it would be. Oh man, swing chip. I wonder if there's anyone been stuck on this yet. I want to get off. Yeah, because they're taking so long trying to get back to the station. I'm never using these again. Honestly, the best vehicle to use is the fastest vehicle, and that is, of course, bumper boats. The only thing that rivals that is the swan boats, because you get 4 on them, but they're so buggy. I don't really like using them. Whereas the bumper boats, people they zoom around on them, so basically they could get back to the station super fast. So you'll barely ever have anyone getting angry in the queue. I wonder if anyone's like gone right down here on them. I don't know what the hold up is, because there's a bunch in the station, so why don't people just hurry up and get on the ride? Blast off has broken down. The queue's actually gone up now. That actually worked in the opposite that I said it would. I said wait until September, it'd be completely dead. It's completely full. It's not September yet though, but you know, still, near enough. And some more balloon stalls around. Different colours. Snot green. What's the ugliest colour right here? It's gotta be that one, surely. That one... Nah, I'd say that one's worse. There you go, see? Yeah, I wonder if anyone actually like says I'm not buying that because that colour's ugly as hell. I think they're colourblind in this game, so they don't care. Actually, the more I look at it, that colour's starting to get pretty appealing now. That's not too bad. I think that one's probably worse. No, that's not bad. I don't know, it looks worse in the preview picture, but when you look at it there, it's not too bad. I'll leave it at that. That's quite a nice colour actually. It's not bad, but not good either. Oh yeah, I actually got a copyright claim on one of my RollerCoaster Tycoon videos. I think it was Carts and Coasters Part 2, where I kind of left it for about 10 minutes. But I left it in front of a ride like this, so it was just picking up the music, but it was on, I think it was on the techno style one, wherever that is. So yeah, I think that's what it was, but I better turn it off actually. So yeah, I'm not going to use that music too much. Thing is though, it created the match saying, oh, this is what song it used. So I basically copied and pasted the song into YouTube to check it out, and the song that matched it, first of all, only 5 videos relating to the title came up. And the song that matched it was completely different, so I think it was just a mistake on YouTube's part, to be honest. But even so, I'm still going to stay away from the techno style from now on. Who cares anyway? The best track, in my opinion, is... Actually no, Wild Westers. Do. What? That's not Wild West, that's music, that's water. I don't want that. What the hell? It mutes it. So anyway, basically, yeah. No more techno. Because anyway, the dodgems are better. You need to actually build a dodgem thing to actually use it on a different ride though. So now that I own it, I can change this music to dodgem style, even though it doesn't make any sense. The weird thing is though, is that you don't get the merry-go-round style. What's all this? I've got all these other styles now because of I've got the scenery pack. Hold on, let me go to another ride. Actually, why don't I just build a ride in the middle of nowhere? Let's see. What's the it's only to check out the music, to be honest. I don't really care about the ride itself. Sphinxes everywhere, I can't see because of all the sphinxes. Space style's kind of boring, to be honest. That's more of a space style itself anyway. Souvenir style. Cool. Sounds like Half-Life. Ooh, you've made it to Zen. What's next? Roman. Oh yeah, shit's going down now. Crash Bandicoot 3 medieval theme got nothing on this. I'm totally gonna get hit with another YouTube copyright clear after testing all this music out. Do 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 do. That's pretty cool actually. Log time. Do 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 do. The fantasy style one's actually the best one. Do 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 do. No, seriously though, this one's pretty cool. I don't know why. It just sounds quite awesome, to be honest. This ain't a music game, you know. Yeah, it's a haunted spiral thing. Oh shit, yeah, it is as well. Oh, I got a new thing. Log cabin. You don't actually get many of these, to be honest. You didn't get these in the original game either. It was just always the playstyle. The playstyle actually kind of still looks the best, if I'm honest. That's pretty much all of them. Except of course the merry-go-round one, because I can't put that on there for some reason. It's only available on the merry-go-round. You get kind of sick of hearing it, to be honest. You hear it in every single level because it's the most basic ride and you always end up building it. It's like the most... It's like having a park without a path. You know, you build paths, you build the merry-go-round. It's the most basic ride. We're nearly done now, so yeah, let's just like play our own little tune. Soundtrack of the year for the win. Okay, seriously though, have we met our goal? I don't wanna like suddenly be like, oh god, oh no. 1,200 guests. Check. October year 3. Yeah, but it's coming up. Park rating of at least 600. Is that above 600? It's pretty much perfection. Maybe I'm too good at this game. This is why. Maybe that's why I find this game kind of boring, because it's kind of too easy. I must be either I'm good at the game or the game's really easy, or a bit of both. Let's advertise some more. Like I said, let's try and get 2,000 guests in here. Nah, just go RollerCoaster 3. That seems to be the most popular ride right now. Could probably get over 4,000 people in the park if I've tried. If I advertised every single, as much as possible, every time it became available, I probably would have well over 4,000 right now. River Rapids. Yeah, this game ain't hard, to be honest. If anyone finds this hard, you should try some of Bullfrog's business strategy games. They're way harder than this. Except Theme Park World, because that one's probably a lot more child friendly. I mean, I played that when I was about 10 and I finished it, and yeah, it was easy. I think I did every single level. Theme Park 1, that's the one that's kind of challenging. How much money have these made between them? Wrong tab. Quite a bit of cash. Over $21,000. How much have I made at the park entrance? That's probably going to be the big one. It's normally like $50,000-$60,000 or whatever. $114,000. Hell yeah, look at the money I've made. I didn't even notice that until just now. Last time I checked it was about 40-odd thousand, so I was like, oh. So, yeah, whoa. See how easy some of these levels are if you don't have to deal with forests and mountains and all that other nonsense. I'm surprised at this has stayed popular. I mean, the go-karts have stayed popular, but that's a given, that's always the case. I could have charged $3 for this and still gotten away with it. man, are people still going on about this Silent Hills thing? If I'm completely honest with you all, I wasn't really that hyped for it, to be honest. I mean, you know, Kojima doing a Silent Hill game, I don't know. I mean, the whole PT thing was, yeah, that was cool, but at the same time, at the end of the trailer, you saw the protagonist guy, and it just looked like a Metal Gear Solid, someone from Metal Gear Solid, a big tough mercenary guy. That's not what Silent Hill's about. If I'm completely honest, I wasn't really that hyped for it. It probably wouldn't have been as good as Silent Hill 2, so don't even get me started on that shit. And I'm like the biggest Silent Hill fan ever, so don't... Well, okay, not ever. I know there's a lot of big fans out there, still. But yeah, Silent Hill 1 and 2 and 3 is where it's at. Silent Hill 1 to 3, and then that's it. And I couldn't get into Shattered Memories either, so before you go ahead and mention that, yes, I have played it. No, I could not get into it. No, I don't think it's as good as Silent Hill 1, 2 and 3. Especially Silent Hill 2. Some people are saying that it's better than Silent Hill 2. Okay, what are you smoking, seriously? Unless you played Silent Hill 2 way after it was released. When it was no longer, like, as impressive. That's like saying, you know, play... I don't know... Play Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. Oh look, this is totally doing something special here, and then someone like who's never even played on one of those before, it was like, well, what's so good about this? You know, it's the same thing, kind of. Maybe it is a good game. I need to give it another chance, but still, I just couldn't get into it, so that's that. But either way, you know, this whole Silent Hills being canned thing, I mean, you know, I knew Konami is a bit of an asshole company, but at the same time they have given us a lot of good shit, so... But yeah, I agree what they're doing with Kojima's pretty bullshit, but at the same time, you know, don't... People going on and on and on and on and on about this whole Silent Hills thing, it probably wasn't even going to be that good anyway. Just because Kojima was heading it up does not mean it was going to be the best one ever, like some people were probably expecting. You know, it's going to take a hell of a lot for Silent Hill to ever get back to where it was, which it probably never will. Let's be honest, it probably never will. I don't think any horror game's going to be as good as Silent Hill 2. I mean, in terms of being scary, yeah, probably, because Silent Hill 2 wasn't really that scary in my opinion. The first one, Silent Hill 1 and 3 are way scarier than Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is just not really that scary. The only scary part for me, and this is talking when I was about 11, 12, 13, when I felt, whoa shit, what's going on here? It's broken down. When I played it for the first time when I was like 12 or 13, the only part that kind of freaked me a little bit was the hotel at the end, because you kind of go into there thinking there's going to be loads of monsters, and there actually isn't that many monsters. There's like a couple in one corridor and a couple in another corridor, and then that's it. So you kind of thinking to yourself, okay, what's going to jump out at me, what's going to suddenly appear, because there's nothing here. That's really the only part that's scary. Well, it wasn't really scary, it was just, like I say, a bit freakish. But overall, not scary at all. Play Silent Hill 1. When I was about 10, I was a little bit younger, because obviously Silent Hill 1 came out first. And that was the first one I played. I was about 10 or 11, something like that. I still made it through the entire game, but yeah, that one way scarier than Silent Hill 2 ever was. The whole other world thing, the nightmare world, is just ridiculously scary. I mean, Silent Hill 2 has like an alternate world to it. All Silent Hills have like an alternate world, like a nightmare vision world. But Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 pretty much pulled that off perfectly. Silent Hill 2 was kind of lacking a little bit. But apparently they were kind of running out of time in the development stage, so they kind of rushed it a little bit. That's why they said they came out. I think they came out and said that a lot of the ideas that they came up with were moved to Silent Hill 3 because they didn't have time to implement them into Silent Hill 2. So I guess if that's true, then yeah, that's probably why. But yeah, Silent Hill 1 and 3 way scarier than Silent Hill 2. But Silent Hill 2 has the best storyline, easily. And overall, I still think it's like the most. It's really well paced and everything. There's no part in Silent Hill 2 where you get up to and it's like, oh, this part, you know, boring as hell part. Whereas in Silent Hill 3, you've got the whole sewer thing at the beginning. It's kind of boring. You're going around mazes and stuff. And then in Silent Hill 1, you've got the whole sewer part. The sewer part, yeah, screw sewer parts. That's all I can say. Silent Hill 2 kind of had a sewer part, but it wasn't really a sewer. Anyway, we're nearly done now, so yeah. Enter your name when you're finished. Ooh, look at that, just short of 2,000 guests. Right, save. And I'll see you for the next part, which is, of course, Mothball Mountain. Stay tuned.